What happens when the world's most critical oil choke point freezes and the backup route comes under attack? This is no longer just a Middle East crisis. This is a global energy emergency. The Strait of Hormuz is virtually frozen. Bab el-Mandeb now under fresh Houthi threat. And suddenly Asia's energy lifeline is hanging by a thread. Saudi oil tankers loaded with nearly 3 million barrels of crude have done something almost unthinkable. They turned around. Instead of sailing through Bab el-Mandeb towards Asia, they reversed course in Red Sea. A dramatic U-turn triggered by Houthi warnings of a blockade on Saudi ports. Now here's the bigger question. If Hormuz is blocked and Bab el-Mandeb is too dangerous, can Suez Canal become Asia's last hope? Well, on paper, yes. In reality, it's a logistical nightmare. Saudi Arabia has been bypassing Hormuz by pumping crude across the kingdom to Yanbu on the Red Sea. That strategy worked, at least until now, because the Houthis have shifted the battlefield. The Red Sea itself is no longer safe. That leaves one desperate option: north through Egypt, Suez Canal, into the Mediterranean, then all the way around Africa, past the Cape of Good Hope, and finally back to Asia. A journey that normally takes around 24 days could now stretch to nearly 54 days. That's an extra month at sea. More fuel, more insurance, more freight costs, and ultimately more expensive oil. Now here's why this matters to you. Nearly 6 million barrels of crude every single day pass through Bab el-Mandeb on their way to Asia. India alone gets more than half of its crude imports through this particular route. Pakistan, Japan, South Korea, Taiwan, China. Every major Asian economy is exposed, and the nightmare does not end here. Most Saudi oil leaves Yanbu aboard gigantic VLCC supertankers. There's just one problem. Fully loaded VLCCs can't pass through the Suez Canal. They're simply too large. Cargo has to be unloaded, transferred, or shifted onto small tankers. Every extra step means more delays, more costs, and fewer barrels reaching the global markets. Can Russia fill that gap? Not easily. Russia crude to Asia also travels through the Red Sea. Can America step in? Possible. But shipments from the US take much longer and cost far more. So here's the reality. The Suez Canal may buy the world some time, but it cannot replace Hormuz. It cannot replace Bab el-Mandeb. And it certainly cannot replace speed. If both maritime choke points remain under pressure, oil won't just become harder to transport. It will become more expensive for refineries, for governments, for businesses, and eventually for every family filling up a fuel tank. The world's energy map is being rewritten in real time, and what happens next may decide whether crude prices stay below $100 or explode far beyond it. The world's oil arteries are under siege, and Asia is now racing against time to find a new lifeline. What happens after this, we will keep on following. Till then, thank you for watching. This is me, Riya Girdhar, signing off for Times Now Digital.